Hello, good afternoon. This is Barely Competent Gaming and I'm Jim. How is everybody today? Alright, so today we're continuing our Khalida campaign, which we've been going for a few streams now. Yesterday was a fairly marathon, it's definitely the longest stream I've done. There's a bit of a break in the middle. Not sure how long we're going to go for today. I might try for another longer session. We're not starting quite as early. But we've still got the still contributing towards the Sega's make war not love. I was going to say make love not war, but that's not, it's the opposite of what they're trying to do. So we did get some. Yesterday I was wondering because there was a free DLC they were giving away for the first Total War Warhammer, the Grim and the Grave, which also works for this game, which I already had, and unfortunately it doesn't look like they gave it to me. I thought I was hoping that might giving it to me as a gift. I could have gifted it to somebody else, but unfortunately, no, that wasn't the case. I haven't particularly looked today. I mean, the prices don't necessarily bother me. It's just kind of more of an excuse to play some Warhammer, which you don't really need. I should have had this open anyway, because it's probably worth checking out what's on today's bundle. Oh, this website's bugged for me. It's a weird. Keeps telling me to put my email in, even though I already did that. Oh, well, let's not worry about it too much. Right, so well, yesterday we killed off Clan Pestilence, and we're not actually at war with anybody. We've got a good amount of territory. Let's have a look at diplomatic status on the best. The gold areas are territory at the moment. We're kind of surrounded by allies. We're not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not at war. We have got somebody out exploring over here. We've got a lord over here, which will. The plan is to delete him once. Let me think about it. What was it? We're trying to maximise the bonuses to Lord recruitment rank before we recruit a new Lord. Now we know which Lord we want to recruit. It's Lamizash of the 4th Dynasty, which we recruited. Well, we unlocked him a while back. See, at the moment we can already recruit him at rank 3. But that's it. In 4 turns we'll have this building, which will give him an extra 2 ranks. And if we make sure we have enough money, we'll unlock this, and we'll start building him up an army. That'll make him rank 8. If we're lucky, you never know. We might have another event or something else that pops in the meantime. As far as I'm aware, at least at this stage of the game, there's nothing else we could do. We also started building. It was the very last thing we did yesterday. We started building these buildings just in case we kind of forgot exactly where we were. Started building a Scorpion's Nest, and we've got a Necrotech that's going to give us an extra 2. We just finished the Sanctuary of Camry, which will allow us to have Ushabti as well. And yeah, we'll want to probably go up to this building as soon as possible as well. When the time is going to come out, I suppose I guess in 4 turns we'll really have enough of that and the right, maybe, possibly. Which dynasty were we looking for? I have a feeling that the next dynasty is going to allow us to unlock. Oh no, maybe not. I thought. Oh, Lamizash is the. Sorry, yeah. I was thinking there's a Lord which gives bonuses to Ushabti, but that's the one we've already unlocked. So that's one we're going to stick all the Ushabti in. It's sort of. I kind of like the idea of spreading them out and I will do it at some point, but having a majoritively, if not all, construct army is a really cool idea to me. But we're going to need some cooler units in the other armies. We're going to want to. It's going to take a while. It'll take a long while for this to get up to rank 5 again. There's a lot of growth in this province though, so I'll have to decide whether we're going to try and upgrade these first. But we're going to prioritise on upgrading this building anyway. So yeah, the main goal is actually, because now we've taken our clan's pestilence, we've got this army up here, which has got a book of Nagash. We've got our 2 armies up here, so we're going to go for these guys first. We might even be in range this turn. Not sure about the vampires just yet, because I'm still not entirely sure what to do about these guys. These guys are kind of in the way. That's why I get a bit... I don't like taking odd settlements from provinces. I like to have a whole province if I can. I don't really want to go to war with these lizardmen, but I might in the end. I can see that vampires coming out. I'm almost tempted to just sit back and hope that the vampires take more of this out. At least I'd like to get this one, because I like my territory to be contiguous. And we, in our haste to take out the Skaven, we didn't get this armed. We've got book over here to get, and we'll probably have to wait until the 3rd army's built, which will happen not all that time, but once our 3rd army's built. Yeah, see, we'll go after Citadel of Dust. They've actually just started a 3rd army.
Prince of
It's still
Elfwa.
relatively half size, but I mean that's going to be. Well, they haven't got walls, but they've got a lot of sea guard. That's a lot of archers. So be interesting to see. But we will need a couple of armies there, I think, in order to really do a good enough job there. Right, so let's get to it. Economy's doing alright. We've still got a hero out exploring. Oh, I think I moved him at the end. I said we would start this at the start of a turn instead of the end of the turn, as I tend to do, but there's just 1 or 2 things to do. I'll just do this, I'll just do that. It's always that one more turn kind of mentality. This Necrotect we're saving for the next army.
More slaves.
And I don't know what I'm doing with this one. We've recruited a special one for... We thought one of these ruins might be empty, and well, it is now, because we demolished that one. Clan Skyr is over here. And hopefully it's just going to go and sort that out and conquer this. I'm happy to remain allied to Itza. And I would like to be friendly with Hexawatl as well, but they're not really... I mean, we've got non-aggression pacts, but not trading. I imagine at some point we're going to have to go to war with the Orcs. Not quite as big as and scary as I imagined, but I realised I told Itza to go after this because I didn't want a lone settlement, but if we do end up going after the Orcs up here, already want that territory. I was kind of hoping Teclis would kind of be more inclined to go for this, but Teclis is just nothing. He colonised this one. When what was it, the Blood Hall? I forget what the Dark Elf faction was. They declared war on him just before I was about to declare war on them. So I took the Chamber of Visions and he took the Blood Hall, but they don't seem to have done anything since then, so I don't know. AI just seems a little stuck, even though there's like some territory there, just ruins that he could just go and colonize. So I don't entirely want to... Yeah, see, Orcs I feel like is just going in the opposite direction, because we want to be going over to the Southlands after this, but... Because yeah, we've got these 4... We're in a prime position to get these 4 books. This one we're going to get next, plus 1 extra hero, which is good. Of each hero capacity. Minus 50% hero action cost, and plus 10% hero action chance, which is great. Income from trade, which will be brilliant. I think that's a majority of our income is from trade. Oh, not quite actually, but it's still a good chunk. And I'm aiming to just get that to grow. This is one we really want. We can't actually build any Tomb Guard yet, but when we do, we'll be able to have an extra... Well, an extra 10 Tomb Guard from this, I believe, and... Well, extra chariots, but the chariots I'm not quite so fussed about. And this one seems kind of cool. Every time we take a... Yeah, sack or occupy a settlement, they'll regions will be hit by a sandstorm. I don't know if that's all my regions. If it's like the right affects all your regions, but I don't know if it's just the region. It's just kind of quite useful for kind of preventing counter-attacks. And being immune to sandstorm will help once we're going into Khemri, because we'll probably end up going to war with some of the other Tomb Kings. I want to get the Black Pyramid of the Cache. And the casualty replenishment rate goes up as well, which is good. It's going to help us really. It's going to help our momentum with the with attacks, with our campaigns. Oh, do let me know if my volume's all right. I should have a. I haven't really touched the settings since yesterday, and I did look at those, and they seem to be all right. Right, now let's. See everybody go. So we've got Khalida here. We've got both these armies close to go.
The goddess wills it.
I'll just move up to that big one for now. I could always march her in if needs be. I don't think this one might not be in range anyway, second army.
King of Nehekara.
Yeah, I'm not in range anyway. Huh. I thought I would be. Well, we'll have to attack him next turn then.
King of Nehekara.
I don't know if we're expecting any rebellions soon. Let's have a look at that. How's my Headhunter's Jungle? Oh, expecting a rebellion next turn. Again. Because of the corruption, isn't it? We should be able to upgrade that next turn. Altar of the Horned Rat does have walls, so they're not going to instantly be able to go in. So yeah, I mean the corruption's going down all the time. So that should balance out eventually, especially if we add that in as well. But yeah, we'll have to, once we've dealt with this army, we want to swing back forward, I think we'll leave the vampires for now. Just in the hope that they're going to take some of this Lizardman territory. And then we can come back for this one afterwards. But we'll focus on these. Don't know which way we'll see about invading. I mean, it's a long way off now. But I don't know which way we'll consider invading this territory, invading the Southlands. I'm guessing this is all Skaven, all of these ruins. It's all be Clan Moors, so I mean I've got a book there. I mean that might be worth it. It might be going in from the south and working our way up. The other option being jump across the ocean. I mean, it looks like it shouldn't be that difficult to get the 5 books that we need for. There's no reason not to get more books, I guess. I'm assuming the other books aren't gonna just disappear. It'd be quite cool. I should have really sent an explorer up here to see what these are like. It would be because that's a wandering army. It's tempting to send an expedition up there. We don't have to hold the area. We just want to go and take out the army. But perhaps once we've got a couple of more armies built up. I mean, in 12 turns we're going to have another army. And in fact, once we get this book, there'll be 5 armies we can build. So we'll probably have. We'll probably find soon that we have way more armies than we know what to do with. Right, is that everybody done something? Oh, what's it? Oh yeah, I just moved this guy up to see what these guys were up to. Oh, we've got a quest, I believe, for assassinating characters. So, 2 characters, wound or kill. So, was it this? the book we were about to get? Yeah, that'll give it. I might as well wait until then. Once you do that, we'll try to have some of our characters just assassinate odd people. Don't know who exactly. But we'll see once we've got the better chance and it's a bit cheaper.
My own counsel.
Right, we just got this character up here who's now exploring. Yeah, I thought this might be... Cetra's got control of the Black Pyramid already. Haven't seen... I should have swung round. Because I went up to Ulthuan first. I've got on a mission to get him round here or so. I forget it's the springs or something.
In time we move.
It's part of the Springs of Eternal Life. And then I might move around a bit and just try and get eyes on, see what Arcan's doing. Because there's dwarves there. I don't know, maybe Arcan hasn't been doing so well. That the AI is likely to go after the books and such, because I would have thought Arcan could have picked this one up relatively easily. Anyway. Was that everyone? Yeah, oh, this one we've just got to explore in this area, but
Advance.
I just wanted to see what's what, see who's controlling what. I don't like how powerful these orcs are, how spread out. I mean, I like to think the AI can just deal with them, but I don't know, you can't trust the AI to do anything. Not unless you can get yourself in an alliance with them and you can actually tell them to go after. Although you can't tell them to attack people who you're not at war with, unfortunately. I've just got to go tell it so it's like just deal with the go and sort out that wars.
Cold-blooded?
Not
I
wars.
have no
Excellent.
blood.
You want a defensive alliance. You're already at war with the vampires. Let's try and do a counter offer. These guys like me enough. I'm just really am expecting I'm probably going to end up having to go to war with them at some point. I use have too lightly. It's just I'm going to feel the need to. I want money more than I want these other things. You can have the military access and defensive lines, but I want some money. Whatever, I don't care. Ah, I was hoping they were actually going to do something. Warband of the Hound. Oh yeah, rebellion between you. We haven't exactly got a strong garrison here, but we've got walls, so let's get this one upgraded at some point. Where's the other ritual site? Oh yeah, we've got these. This is what I think it was. This building that's given us one extra recruit rank. Oh, plus extra hero action success chance, which would be nice. But there's so many things we want to get. Let's upgrade this thing. It's not going to cost us that much, and I believe we've got discounts at the moment to buildings. Minus 10% from all buildings. So it's collected minus 40%. That's why that's so cheap. And we got these two really cheap as well, actually. So for a few turns at least. We want to kind of like to build as much as we can, but even just building the get some of the expensive buildings out the way. Right.
Lord of
I have a feeling as well. I think I mentioned this at the end of the last stream. Midstream we took a break to download the latest patch, and I haven't checked actually the because I have used the community. Well, I haven't checked in any bugs and stuff. I was going to say the community bug fix mod, but I don't know if I had a chance to update it. But look, this is a bug. They don't seem to move anymore. These wandering armies. Yeah, that one hasn't moved either. And it was something in the patch notes about. It's not something I'd noticed. Something about like once somebody goes to war with one of these wandering armies, they don't move, or they don't go after. Something like that. It looks like it's not a problem I had noticed. But it said that as fixed. But I get the impression that's inadvertently stopped them going on their kind of movement path.
Asap commands.
black-hearted.
Right.
Hekara rises from the sands.
Well, I guess it makes sense to get Khalida in first. Oh, not actually a war with them.
Stride to greatness.
But let's do it. Let's go to war.
Strike at them!
And let's see about getting our first buck. Let's not bother calling the allies to help. We can do. That's only gonna sod it. Don't care. No, I will. Part of me Johnny was like they might interfere, but I mean maybe I'll get some positive boost for killing a mutual guy. See, even with 2 full stacks, it's still not. I mean, most of my guys are fairly basic troops, but my archers are getting pretty solid now. Oh, in fact, these guys will soon start getting the rank 7 buff like everyone wants Khalida skill. So, I'll just quick save it just in case there's any crashes and whatnot. Oh, I'll they're quite high ranked guys as well on their side. Definitely worth taking 2 armies, I think, especially at this stage. If we had like, you know, war sphinxes and necrosphinxes and catapults and all the other cool high tier stuff, then maybe. But so the marauders, quite easy to kill. Oh, excuse me. The blackguards are going to be pretty tough. There's a few monsters. It's going to be the bullfroggers are going to be a bit of a pain. What's the range on them? Oh, it's not doing it anymore. I'll have to have a look once we get in. Giants and a Shagoth. I do love these armies. It's a cool combination. I fought against one in another game with the. There's a mixture of wood elves and lizard men. So you basically have Temple Guard and Way Watchers. It was pretty cool. I just seen they got some chosen as well, like rank 9 chosen with halberds. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I mean, the Cascade of Souls has a massive range, but doesn't have the greatest of accuracy. I mean, it fires basically 5 projectiles, and they land in a bit of a splash pattern. So, if I'm going to try and counter barrage them, it might not work so well. Go on, let's gamble. I'm feeling lucky. Oh well. Okay. More fool me. I don't like that little hill they've got. Oh, where's the bullfroggers? What's the range? 350. 440. So I do outrange them. Tempted to. I might do a try and hide my cavalry in the woods. They can vanguard forward a bit. So let's just try and have a look, try and see how far back. We kind of want to sit in a position where we're going to outrange them. Yeah, that should be alright. We probably won't be in range of them, but we could still start taking shots. I mean, we're going to be wanting to wait for reinforcements to join the line in any case. This rock, have we got somewhere better to... No, I mean there's a slight incline there. No, it might be worth setting up a slightly further back. As long as they come forward to me. Just because, I mean, yeah, this will kind of disrupt their charge. My usual kind of plan is to wait for them to come to me. I'm still going to be able to, my archer's going to be able to shoot over that. We'll target down like the biggest threats first. We're not going to have any summoned units in this army, I don't think. We're not going to have anybody jump in onto my like Casket of Souls, not like Skaven or Tomb Guard, Tomb Kings. Sorry. Let's get my cavalry. Always a good place to hide, and they're not necessarily gonna. Yeah, we'll just send them up here, and we'll send them up there, and then once their army's moved forward, they do have a tendency to leave their
Warrior Queen.
Artillery behind, so we can hopefully take advantage of that. Let's stick him in a position where he'll be able to shoot with the Shem's Burning Gaze. 250 meters, so still longer than the archers and stuff, so might be able to take some shots at their large targets. Oh, I thought I had them both selected. Problem when you're setting up in the trees, you can't see. Oh, and you're not. One of those wasn't hidden. If these guys are coming in here, these can make up the left flank a bit. Let's stick these two on the left here. And my Tomb Guard, I'll keep them. I will keep them at the back a bit. They haven't got anything that flies, or they haven't really got anything in the way of cavalry either, have they? So I don't really have to worry about that too much. But I can just, as we get to it, I can just wait and see what where the fighting's thickest, and I'll just send them in there. Start moving some of these guys up. Right, let's hopefully move those so they won't get hit. You get him kills? Good. Right, let's get these spearmen up here. We can add them to group 2. Oh, what are you shooting at actually? Oh, are they starting to fire back now? Are they? Oh, there we go, yeah. These guys don't actually need to go as far as I thought. I'm gonna have to just take some shots for now. Let's just try and organise these guys a bit better. God, there's so many archers. I suppose that happens when you have the two armies. Oh, I put these guys into the wrong group, didn't I? Right, control 1. And I'll stick these guys at the back to there. They can go wherever the fighting's thickest. Let's No, let's separate the chariots into two groups, I think. I'll get the archers over here. They can probably deploy quicker and start taking shots. And then I'll move these guys over to this flank, which is probably going to be a touch weaker. Right, where is my... We'll take a shot here as soon as he gets in range. Okay, my cavalry are going to start going now for these guys. Let's see if we can... Oh, mistimed that bit, but oh no, some good hits. Was that on the Chosen as well? Wow. We should really probably have these guys on skirmish, shouldn't we? Wow, that Dragon Ogre's moving fast. Let's Did he take a shot? I'm guessing he didn't. Oh no. Okay, we'll target this guy the moment he's in range. And then we'll get all the archers onto him. Oh. What I should do is have these guys on a skirmish. No, we'll right, shoot him. Right, go after the other crossbow. Where's that Dragon Ogre gone? What? Oh wow! Oh my god. I didn't even see. He's so dead. That was so quick. Oh, look at his face. He was charging in with such glee as well. He was just like... And then suddenly 1,000 arrows just went into him. Shoot the giant. I probably don't want everybody shooting the giant. Who's... Oh, aspiring champions. They give like buffs to leadership and stuff, don't they? Right, what does this skill do? Extra armor piercing and stuff. Let's have it on them, we'll get a bit of regeneration while we're at it. Wow, that giant's going down quick as well. Right, let's take you guys off skirmish. Melee. They're only marauders. We'll should make short work. And then you guys can come round. Let's get the temple guard in. Make sure my Lich Priest is safe. Right, let's get these guys, these chariots after their crossbows. Wow, these are going down quick. Oh, no, I haven't got that yet. Huh. Oh, and I forgot the Helm of Discord. Let's get a bit of healing over here with this as well. and we will rain down the fire with these arrows. And there's a big clump of them there, so that looks like it's doing huge amounts of damage. Let's try and chase these guys down as much as we can. This is one of my favourite bits. It sounds silly, but it's just like watching them running away and getting shot in the back with the arrows as they run, and just watching the units just absolutely evaporate. It's kind of satisfying. Are you unbreakable? You might be. I'll try and just chase down as many as possible. Short range. 125. Let's get you guys to move forward and just shoot at that guy, I guess. Oh, let's see if we can trap them a bit. Does that increase the range as well? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's a bit weird having all my guys just running forward. Let's get Khalida after him. Weird he's sticking around actually. Have you got some murderous prowess? Did you get extra leadership from that? Some did. Excellent, I forgot about the sundering guys, they're really good. Oh, he is unbreakable. Huh, interesting. Let's see if we can get him to run into this a bit. Oh, where's my mage? Haha. Excellent. Just as I said, where's my mage? I could hear the sound of the net of ammo top coming in. Awesome. A massacre, I would say. God, they barely touched me. How did they only get one kill with each of their repeated ball throwers? I guess I dealt with them quickly, but still. I mean, look at these, considering these guys only really go into combat ever so briefly. I mean, the giant was... They killed... It felt like it was only a few seconds that they were in combat, particularly the giant, actually. More so than these guys. It did not seem they were there for long. Makes you realise like how much they can do if they're given enough time. Cavalry did brilliant. They got a lot of kills as well. I guess that's running down a lot of people. But just coming out from the woods and taking out the ball throwers. And it looks like one of their crossbowmen turned around to shoot them, which is fine by me. They're not going for the main line. Shame when you don't get to summon in the Ushabti, but it's kind of a nice...
Asaf is beloved.
It's kind of nice when you don't need it. Man, yeah, that was a proper proper beating. Yeah, these chariots did very well as well. I guess that was largely... It's always difficult to tell because a lot of that is just obviously running down people.
Let their souls
That's a lot of
free.
money. I'm going to go for that.
Release them. More secrets
That's the most I've seen
reveal
from a battle.
themselves.
The first book found. A Codex Mortifica. The pages within seeped in dark magic. The hieroglyphs match those upon the pillar. Illuminating our progress.
I forgot there would be a cutscene. When I got a book in my other game, that was on the Mortal Empires, you didn't get the cutscene with the Mortal Empires.
Victory.
That was cool. So, well, you get a cultist. Where's he? I suppose it's this one, isn't it? Firstborn of King Katep, Nagash was overlooked for succession and forced to join the mortuary cult. He swiftly rose to become a powerful high priest, but envy of his brother, who succeeded their father as king, burned within Nagash like a brazier coal. Seizing his opportunity, he entombed his brother, Futep, alive and claimed the throne for himself. Thus began Nagash's reign of sorcerous terror. Awesome. We should have got a bunch of money for that as well, I think. Because... Collect any of the 9, that will probably trigger next turn. So we get extra heroes now. Awesome, because we do want... I do like to have a Lich Priest in each army. I always... Bizarrely, it counts the special necrotech you get from the rites in that list, but it doesn't prevent you from performing that rite.
I alone shall restore.
We may as well follow these guys up because well, we are still at war with them, of course. Let's I haven't decided what I'm doing with this army in the long term. He's got the resurrect skill. Extra recruitment capacity. Here we recruit rank for... Yeah, I'm going to go for this one. Sort of. He's already got the skills for chariots. This will give... He can have a bit more of a traditional army, I guess. Chariots and Tomb Guard and such, and the extra hero recruit rank with the Tomb Princes is nice. Because I mean, if Khalida's going to be very archer heavy, I mean he'll still have archers, but it just won't be quite as over the top with it. Yeah, let's go with that one, mainly because I do like the idea of the extra recruitment rank while we've just got the extra heroes.
Nehekara rises from the
Oh,
sands.
I'm selecting the wrong one, aren't I?
High Queen Khalida.
Hi, Queen. Where are we? I'm gonna want these. I'm probably gonna want. It's not gonna help me now. I'll just select this one. So I'll give her a frenzy plus a 10% physical resistance. I should really go for. Which one is it? That one, if only for the extra physical resistance as well. Okay.
Asaf is beloved.
Can you get... Oh, I need one more over here. Let's get the banishment. Having a vortex is... Yeah, I'll get the banishment. I have a funny feeling I won't use it that often, but there's going to be some scenarios where all the enemy are clumped up. I was thinking in that previous game actually. Oh, I probably could have got these, couldn't I? Oh well. Not the end of the world. Nope. Is that Khalida and just see about finishing off this army?
Sacrifice them to Asa.
It's funny, the witch elves kind of survived. I would have thought they had no armor and such.
At last, vengeance.
Plus 4 guys. We're probably getting the
Send
constructive
them
jars, I'm
away.
guessing, this time. Not much in the way of money. So we'll probably start sending these guys south now then.
Your king slaves.
Do we want to go south and then go north again?
My bloodline calls.
Yeah, I'm going to leave these guys for now. They have got quite a big garrison and such. Which feels like a bit of a waste of time. What book are they holding? Yeah, it's not like I'm super eager to get that one first. But we'll see about... I believe we've got an alliance with the dwarves, so I'm going to see about going down into the territory down there.
March.
Oh, we're going to want to deal with this rebellion
Then.
as well in any case.
North. Your queen moves.
So we've got a good amount of money now, haven't we? Right, so let's build that one up. We probably want to build as many buildings as we can. I was thinking because we want to save up for that right. To get another casket and we get the extra Lord Recruit rank and stuff. But we might as well spend as much money as we can on buildings while we're getting a 40% discount. Especially in this settlement because we've got an extra 10% there. So how much is that? Yeah, let's build... Oh, that's only 1,000. Oh, nice. Alright, let's just move these guys while we're here. Possible, depending on... We might try and use that Necrotect on like the Series of Dusk. It's only a level 3. Oh, it's annoying because you want to know... I was disappointed with the Skaven settlements because I didn't get to keep any buildings. So I wish I would have raised it if I knew that. I wish I could get a preview of what the settlement's going to look like afterwards. Because it's going to get knocked down to a level 2. I don't know. Don't know. But let's have... Right, what other heroes have a move? This guy.
Onwards, legions.
There's Khemri itself. I do have a mod that makes some of the major cities more unique. It also improves the design of them based on the what level it is, what tier. So you can see your cities grow. It does it for like outdoor and stuff. It was there in Warhammer 1, I believe, but we haven't really... I guess Itza, I did notice that kind of yesterday. Itza's one of them. What rank is this? It's only a rank 2, but yeah, once I get to rank 5 it'll be even more grand and whatnot. Oh, it's a level 10 settlement, 10 slot. But no, Itza are my friends. As long as they don't turn on me. Got my Exploring Lord. We're going to disband this guy as soon as we're ready to build our next army. Okay, as long as we can see those ones. I can't see any islands around here. Oh, I should move them in a bit closer, shouldn't I? Can't actually. There we go, I just wanted to see. I'm guessing this is Skaven then. Skaven are doing quite well. I'm kind of glad of that, because like a lot of the Let's Plays that I watch, Skaven never really seem to do well by themselves with the AI. But they did improve them in auto-resolve, I believe, which I guess in all the AI battles are just auto-resolve. Well, of course they are. Yeah. But I know the auto-resolve is a bit iffy. Oh, another hero. I think I've got my other explorer here. Oh, we've got that book now, haven't we? So I can wound this guy. It's only going to cost me 53. 55%. Oh, it's a failure. We'll carry on anyway, because we've got a mission to do too. Maybe we'll assassinate an orc. I mean, although part of me's thinking we probably will go to war with them at some point. Oh, I can't. No point trying to scout them.
This way.
There's still Skaven here, or if that is just a ruined settlement.
Your will.
I might even end up. Don't know how far I want to take that guy. Part of me's. I just say I'm exploring a little bit. I'm not particularly expecting to find any other factions. Maybe you can carry on wandering up and see the Dark Elves, but I'm not expecting them to be. Or maybe you can go find Katep. I don't know if there's much use in that. So heroes, actually, we can recruit heroes. Does this? Oh, that gives an extra 2 hero recruit rank. We might as well wait 3 turns then, and then we can. Unless there's somebody, we'll have a quick look at the skills. Oh, it looks like a book hasn't. Oh. Oh, it just increased the capacity. For some reason I was thinking we were getting a buff to their recruit rank. I think it was just that Tomb Guard one. Is this right? No, that just affects the Lord, but this building will increase the hero recruit rank, so we should wait for this. Yeah, we definitely should. I was going to see if there was. Maybe there's a super awesome skill that we have to get now and make sure we get it, but. Probably not. Ooh. Ooh. Military. Because the next army I'm going to build is going to be a very construct heavy. And we've already got somebody who's going to give us. +2 scorpions, so we're going to be able to build 4 scorpions once that building's built. So again, this guy might not be a bad idea. Channeler's good. Then we've already got a light and a Nehekaran one. Nehekara's good. I mean, Death's cool. It's a good. It's more about debuffing the enemy, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm not sure. We can wait. We can wait a few turns. We'll just see what options we've got then. Just have a quick look. We haven't looked at the diplomatic situation. See if we can secure any trade with anybody. We can't trade with Khemri, which is surprising. Oh, we've just met the bowman of Orion? Not Orion,
You
is
called?
it?
Shall I fetch you some wine? No, of course not. You're dead.
Yeah, I think a lot of these people are going to be, just because I'm powerful, they're not going to like me as much. I just know Master Monday wouldn't like me if he had met the Skaven.
Do not greet me as a friend, nor are we foes, yet.
That's
No,
another reason why. I mean, if I go to war with the orcs,
What?
it's tempting, because at some point I will have a bit more of a surplus of armies. These guys aren't gonna. you only really tend to improve your diplomacy if you can kind of snowball with your treaty, so they'll like you a bit more of an aggression, and so you can kind of snowball it that way. But going to war with somebody is like, oh, it's going down now, but I mean, what? That's hero actions and military actions again, plus 60 from my war with Clan Pestilence, which also allowed me to get the treaties. So yeah, you know, I get I've got military alliance with them. Yeah, so and a defensive alliance with them, isn't it? Yes, I can walk into their territory and they won't care.
Yes. I fear your Lich priests have done you a great
I'm annoyed with you, Teclis. Annoyed with you for being so useless.